Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm coming forth with a reading for the Divine Masculine Collective. I'm going to get right on into it. If you want to have a reading with me, go to my website, DivineTwinSoul11.com. Hit the book online, hit the services page, and click the book online button. After you've done that, you will lead you to my online services website. You can also go on, I forgot to say that on the month of July, I have a special for $11 for 30 minutes, and for an hour, it is 60 minutes. With that, also, if you want to go to my Facebook page, you could go there to Divine Twin Soul page and click on things and like and share. Also, I have an Instantgo to go to DivineTwinSoul11.com as well. I'm not going to go into the rants of talking about what's happening about the energies with the Divine Masculine. I will say, no, let me stop lying. I will say I feel that you all are kind of going through something, Divine Masculines, as far as your ego. I think that some things that you thought that you have covered, you find yourself cycling back to again. Some of you all might have some tower moments. Some of you all are having some challenges and right now in your maybe areas of job right now. Things that may be there may be on the cusp of losing your job, or doing anything else that's kind of really things that you thought that maybe had been okay, that is a question mark, and that are now you're going to have to deal with. With this moon is bringing up and uploading a lot of stuff as far as in all of us. So Divine Masculines, don't feel by yourself. All right, so now let's go on. Clear. Let's look and see what's on the Divine Masculine's heart space. What's in the Divine Masculine's mind space. Okay. All right, so for the Divine Masculine, right now you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I think now you have gotten to the point that now you're not questioning in your heart who the Divine Feminine is. You just really at the point that you really want to kind of test it and really see what this Divine Twin, like a car, Testarossa, Tesla, want a Maybach, really want to try this out and really see what is this made up of as far as this Divine Twin things. It's safe for you to love. You're getting to this point in your heart space that you're feeling like it's okay to love. You have revered your Divine Feminine. You put her up high. You know that she has really a pipeline into angelic beings and really guidance from the other side, and really her working with her guides. And so you see that spirituality that's really on your Divine Feminine. You really are still heading in the same direction. You might have been a little slow about it. I think that's called a Knight of Wands energy, that you kind of pretty much have been possessive, but you just have been that point that you're saying, you know what, I want to be I'd rather be slow and steady that wins the race than to do it real fast, forget to cross my T's and dot my I's on something. You know, although it don't look like I'm making any moves, but I am making money moves, although you might not see it. Okay? In your heart, in your mind space is soulmate. You recognize who the Divine Feminine is now. Before it's a question mark. You see her power. You see her divinity. And you really are totally focused in on her as far as her feelings, as far as what she brings to the table. You're more relaxed with the idea. This looks like to me. And before then, you was a little bit guarded. I don't see any kind of military stuff on this one. As far as in your mind, which is good, because sometimes, you know, as Divine Masculine, it's very hard to be able to recognize, and something that's more on the scientific where you can analyze it. You say, okay, I got it. I know what it is. It's concrete. But this kind of soulmate, this Divine Twin stuff has been very abstract, foreign object to you to wrap your little head around. Okay? That is that. Let's move on to what things do you need to surrender? Okay. What things do you need to surrender? Clear. What things does Divine Masculine have to surrender this week? The things you have to surrender is effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay. Here again is that swinging back and forth kind of action. You really want to go with the flow just like your divine feminine. But you kind of find it hard, and you kind of maybe some of y'all beating yourselves up with, because like I said, this is a new kind of way of thinking with this spirituality and knowing that she is your divine counterpart, and knowing it's not more than everybody's heard of soulmate, but we're a step above soulmate. This is your divine counterpart that you are dealing with, and you just really trying to figure out how you can surrender, because you thinking about so many ways you want to approach her. Some of you all might not have been in contact with her. You're thinking about what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, what kind of line I'm going to throw on her. Should I throw a line on her? Should I call her? Should I pop up on a job? What should I do? And this is something that, the cards that say surrender. Become effortless to this. Just let it flow. Just let it happen. Whatever naturally, intuitively it brings to you is the way you're supposed to approach your divine feminine. I guarantee you her higher self has talked to you and talked to your higher self, and they told you this is the route that you probably need to go in order to start this conversation, to get things flowing. Okay, so you can have that natural swing of back and forthness here. Okay, because you can see right here, this divine feminine is very open to the ideas. She's very ready for you. Really, the body, I think that also the body is also ready for this. This is all everything. This really, she's very confident as to who she is, because she's naked, which means she's vulnerable, and she's very open, and she's very natural as to who she is. And so that's it, and that's kind of pretty much that, because I felt even this week, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wear kind of really less makeup, and just really, just kind of with myself saying I'm just gonna just really hit the blemishes on me more so than that. I haven't been really feeling like really getting into all the makeup full edge on thing, and just getting right back to my natural self. And that's the same thing she is. She's feeling vulnerable. I don't have anything on me, no clothes to hide my ego or to hide things from you. It's just what you see is what you get. I'm playful. I'm okay with my body. I'm expressive with my body. I'm glad I'm out with the skin I'm in. So that's what she is portraying through there. What does the divine masculine have to work with? What did I have that one? What does he have to work with? I think I did with this. Here we go. As far as clear, explain to me about surrendering to effortlessness. What does he have to work with in order to do that? What is some of his challenges or something? Okay. Right, makes sense to me. You got to work with your energy. You kind of start off and you kind of lose energy because you might be even trying to talk yourself out of the situation. Eternal youth. Get back to that playfulness, back to your young player days, and where you wouldn't take no for an answer, because if you just wanted her and she looked at tender, if she was the one that you wanted to be with, you ain't give a darn about no obstacles. She'd be up with her girl, and you think of a nice smooth line to get her away from the girls and everything. And so you're like, oh, okay. And the girls look and say, okay, he kind of brave there. He talk to you around okay, I see you, boo. So that is what you got to get back into your youth. That's what I'm picking up, where you are really, where you just didn't have no, and I almost say filter, no inhibition about things. Like anything was inhabitable. It was like, okay, I got it. I'm going to do it. I'm ambitious. I want her. That's it. So you gotta get back to keywords. So I want. Hug. I wanna. I seen him concert the last Saturday. Very good. So you got to get some vitality and some newness about how you going to go about this. And get some newness about your energy about trying to approach this divine feminine. Okay? Don't look at it on this swing and say, oh my God, she's so empowered and look like she an idol and a goddess, and you get scared about it. You know, just go back to, like I said, them days when, you know, when you was young, you was in, you know, you had no, you had inhibition about things. I mean, you just really went on ahead and did it. If I'm picking the wrong word, but whatever. So now let's look at what is the issue. I'm gonna use the same thing. Clear. What is the issue about your energy? What is this? What's going on with this, with the divine masculine, about him finding this energy and this newness and finding things effortlessly to approach the divine? Whoa, you had a lot. Okay, so what's going on with that is physical activity. Okay, just to really to get up in the third, and I'm thinking physical means in the 3D to really put that to put the money where your mouth is. Instead, you talk about this action, this stuff, where you really putting your plan in place. You've been daydreaming about the divine feminine, thinking about what things you gonna do, how you gonna do it. And now it's time to put that, put your action into, make it into a reality. You got the number 6, which is love, and you got the 7, which is spiritual completion. And so, you know, you got to get to the point that you got to push yourself to be, you know, this is it. This is the final countdown. It's the final countdown on this right now. And the 6 and 7 together, that makes it 13. And so with that, you got your 1, which is your intuitiveness and your spirituality, which you got to lean on, and your 3, which is your trinity. You got to get everything in alignment. 1 and 3 is 4, and so you got to get grounded in what you're doing. Become part of the earth. Not all in it. Just got to ground this active, ground your plan, ground what you're going to do, what you're going to say and stick to it. So that's stick-to-itiveness. Your health. Watch your health, okay? I'm thinking your mental health, also your physical health, your emotional body, your spiritual body. Watch the health of everything, because you right now say you're coming to a spiritual completion. You're doing your intuitiveness. Together 1 and 7 makes an 8, which is harmony, creating balance within yourself. So I'm thinking the health is also your body as well. So physical activities too. If some of you all might be having some physical ailments and issues that you got to deal with. So let's check that out and see too before we start putting our plan in place with the divine feminine, because I'm sure that she wants you to be with her for a long time, especially when you all go into union. And we want to make sure that we getting the full package of access of everything that you have in order to give us as your divine feminine when that day comes, okay? So we want to enjoy you, okay? And we don't want any kind of other things and other obstacles such as health issues to become an issue, okay? And then also we have the number, we have nature. Become natural. You see, she's naked, she's vulnerable, she's telling you, I'm coming here, accept me as I am. I'm not coming in with no tricks up my sleeve. I'm coming and presenting all of me, just me only. And that's the same thing also with you. You got to get one with the nature of who you are. You are a divine masculine. You are divine. And so this is, you got to check it with your heart chakra, check in also with your third eye as well. Making sure that you're envisioning union. As Daniel Boone said, you can envision union, then you know, you got it. You know, like I say, you can achieve it, think it, you can achieve it. That's the same thing. Yeah, so 74, that is important. The number 11. We got the 7, which is spiritual completion. 4 means groundedness, and the 7 and 4 is 11, which means for you to be able to that's our twin flame together. Intuitiveness and awareness, intuitive and awareness together makes a 2, which creates unity. Again, like the union. Okay, so in order for you to get in touch with who you are naturally, in touch with your environment outside, go out. Maybe make that physical contact. Like I told the divine feminine, go clean up some space. Create that space for letting you know that, you know, I am ready. So it's the same thing this week. Same thing with you. Go out and get in touch with nature. Sit out. Go out when you go. Maybe they had that lunch break. Go out there and say, you know what, instead of me eating up in the restaurant, I'm going to eat my lunch outside on the patio. Or I'm going to take my bag lunch and I'm going to eat outside and watch. I know you used to work down at the ABA in Chicago, the American Bar Association. And a lot of times people take their lunches and go and sit out and, you know, be outside and watch because it's next to the lakefront. And just sit there and watch the lake, or either cross the street and go and sit by the lake and eat. Do that, okay? Let's do a 4-card draw to get the understand clear about the things that you need to deal with this week. The Divine Masculine. I'm going to start making you all a little shorter because Spirit has told me, okay, I got one that want to talk to me. Okay, remember at all times, you got the no place like home and upside down, which is number 50, which means change, and 0 means an emphasis of there needs to be a change. This no place like home is up in the sky, which means to me as if it was not obtainable. It's like it was so high up there. And what I'm reading into this, you didn't think it was reachable to find a place that you could call a home of your own. The divine feminine is your home. And so with that, that means that now instead of it came in reverse, this is now coming from the 5th D coming down into the 3D where you are. And now you're finding out that this divine feminine is your home. You do have a place in which you could be you at, that you could be vulnerable, that you could be naked with, that you could be quirky with and tell jokes at, and she gets it and she laughs and she understands you, your mistakes, your flaws, your everything. And so you're now coming into that space of knowing this. Okay, so that's that. So let's do the 4-card draw. That was something to say it wants to emphasize. So now let's look at some other things. Okay, let's do real quick. What's the messages that they want to know? Okay, it's all now. Here and now. Okay, that came in reverse, past, and future. And then you got the present. I want to say when I look at that, you got to remember a change. In order for you to create change, you got to look at your past, where you've been, where you are now, and where you want to be in the future. So I wouldn't say it's here and now. It's more so fast forward and look at what you're doing now to help prepare you for the future. Again, like I said, are you envisioning what's going to happen next? Are you envisioning union? Are you seeing union? Regardless of how you think when you meet her or see her or how she's going to react to you, do you see this? So we have the number 32, which is a 3, which means you got to get spirit, soul, and body in alignment. And you got 2, which is unity. Together create, which is 5, which is change, which is again another 5, reminding you about this change. It's got to be a change. A change is going to happen. Change could happen in this tower moment that a lot of them saying is going through all the videos that's going to happen for the divine masculine. You've got to prepare for it. So you got to look at your past and see what kind of clues are helping you know what's about to happen, occur to you. Look at your present moment where you are and look at how what you're doing now is going to affect your future. Okay, so that is that. And then you got to remember, then you got, that's 2, I got 2 more. The tribe. This came upside down. Before, when you had to try, the tribe to me is the card to let you know you're playing yourself very small. You're probably listening to other people that's helping you keep into this. That's why when I see that tribe keeping you into that small space, you listen to them. They, first of all, they small in the first daggone place, and they trying to tell you what you to do. You're divine. Divine is not the same creed. You're not made out of the same substance. You're not made out of the same mental, emotional, or spiritual body as everybody else. You are divine. You are bigger than this. So you keep on, this is your friends creating you into this kind of space. So you got the tribe. So now you got to get, just like in the overall reading for the divine feminine, for the Twin Flame Collective, you got to start listening. Stop listening to the outside and start listening to yourself and what it is telling you. Because again, now you should look at this as a celebration. To me, it looks like we are coming towards the finish line. With this, when you know you reach this, you're going towards you being a champion. We're getting too close to it now. A lot of things and readings and videos are saying that we are coming. Union is upon us. I say it just like this. Union is upon us if you go and catch the wave. How do you catch the wave? You get yourself in a higher vibration, your thoughts, your feelings, because you can catch that. It's like Daniel Boone said, you can catch that wave. You say, okay, here I am, and you see it, say, ooh, I'm gonna jump on it and catch that wave and ride yourself on into union. That's what you have to do, okay? And the last card from the 4-card draw is to the sea. Right now, you got to float. You see your divine feminine. She's floating. She's thinking about you. You are her guiding compass. And you need to also help as far as making this that, you know, you're thinking that she's just out there. She doing her own thing. I got her own thing. Right. She don't have her own thing as much as you think that she is. She has development. She has gotten stronger. Yes, since the last time that you have saw her. She's not the same creature as she is. She's gotten into beast mode since last time, you know, that it has. That beast mode like you was operating on, let's be honest, before. But now she's at the point that she's on her own beast mode, but she's about the business. It's not about taking names and numbers later. Asking questions later. It's taking names and asking questions later. It's about, I've been questioning myself. I've been taking names. And now I know where I'm going. So now she's been kind of floating and kind of waiting for you. This is her, like, I'm waiting. I'm killing time. Got my mind on you. Okay, so just want to make sure that you know that this is what's on her mind. And she's out to sea, okay? Now, this out to sea could be dangerous unless you are really guiding her. Is she going to be floating out to sea, floating to find other destinations? Or is this out to sea and you saying, I'm kind of carefully watching her at the same time? Does that mean you want her to have the destination to come to shore to where you are? See, and this again, Divine Masculine, is kind of out there. I'm just out there. I'm just floating. And that's really, I can speak on behalf of all divine feminines out there. That is the point that we are actually at, is where we're just saying, I'm just floating. You know, after a while, I'm going to take this boat I'm in and I'm about to shift it and change course. I already got my thing telling me which way I go. All I got to do is spin that little thing there at the end, and then I can set my course off to another destination. Not threatening you, but just letting you know that, you know, this out here, and you see her kind of looking sad, this can be a little boring. And once you kind of get bored with that, you know, the idle mind is a devil's workshop. And so that means, you know, you kind of thinking and you don't see no action. That's not a good place to be. Like to say, put your action there. Then if I know you're doing something and you're setting forth and I see it, then that's going to let me know, say, okay, you know what, just wait on it. He getting this thing together. He told me he's coming forth for me. And I'm just waiting for him to set his plan into action. Okay? So now, that was that. So now let's get into the next one, which is what is the universe, what does your higher self want to say to you? Clear? Okay. All right. Your higher self says, never judge another. Don't worry about what other people's thinking about you or what they thinking about, or you thinking about others. What they gonna think about what I'm doing? What do they think about me? Do not worry about judging. If this is where your heart is and you know that your divine feminine makes you happy, then go with that. Okay, just stick with that. She makes me happy. I don't care. I am setting forth sail, and you can put this here. out to sea, you can change yourself. Your emotions is out to sea to say, no, I'm following my heart. I'm finding where my divine masculine is giving me my higher self, is giving me direction to set sail as to where I want to set my emotions to, so I can have this spiritual completion. This number 7, which is to not, I ain't dealing with no judging. I don't give a damn what you say, what my mama say, my daddy say, what my friends say. Heck, he ain't had no steady relationship. What the hell I'm listening to him for? I'm at this point, I don't care. I do not care. My happiness is at stake, okay? So that is that. Journey within. Go within. Find this. Go in the journey within in your heart. This is green. Both cards are green. That's interesting. Both cards are green. So you really got to go into that heart chakra and really, 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 really see, dig down deep what's going on. It's got a little blue, so you got to write your communications too. Go in there and see what things are you speaking your truth into existence. How you speaking to these other people that's judging you. Go journey within and really find. The same thing like this here. Just journey. Find your way. See that you are not small. We don't care what other people say. You're not small. Take that journey. Look at the past and present and your future. Find your journey to your way home. Okay? All right. Find out who you are as far as nature. Okay? And find some physical activities. Take that journey and find out about what's happening with your health. Okay? Because at the end, you're going to find out what is safe to love. And that it is, the whole process is what? Effortless to do. Okay? All right. And you are here for a reason. Yes, you are. You're here to love that divine feminine without your whole heart and soul, mind, body, and soul. That is what you're here. You're here to also be a light worker, to change the world, to do things, do something that only you, who has been created here as divine masculine, can do. That is what you are here for. Okay? All right. And let's look and see what the universe wants to say to you. Clear? Oh, snap. Talking smack. Talking smack. The universe said talking smack. Number 26, which means unity. 6 is love. 2 and 6 together means finding harmony and balance. Let's see what the cards say about that. Talking smack. 26. Okay. Talking smack. That small thinking you've been doing. Where's he at? That small thinking you've been doing, get over it. There is no reason to compare yourself to others. Because there is no other like you. The only person capable of putting you down is you. So all that remains are 3 little questions. Why? Why? And why? On that is the end of my Divine Masculine reading. Stay tuned for my next reading, which will be Karmics, period. Okay? So I'm just going to do overall Karmics thing. I know y'all will be happy. Yes, we're doing the Karmics. Okay, so I'm going to call this No Place Like Home. Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, so that's what I'm going to call it. So if you want to read them with me, go to DivineTwinSoul11.com. Hit the services page. Click Book Online. If you do Book Online, then you'll be able to get a reading with me. Remember, July's specials. You have $11 for 30 minutes. For an hour, you have $22. And you go to my Instantgo account, which is Divine Twin Soul. Go DivineTwinSoul11.com. Get a text, phone, a call, or a phone reading, or a video reading there. Also visit my Facebook page, which is Divine Twin Soul 11. Hit like and share there as well. So I thank you for this being able to opportunity to tell you what things Divine Masculine you need to work on. So until then, stay uplifted, stay motivated, and stay elevated. Namaste, Namago.